Hey Yarny friends! Today we are destashing and kind of helping my mom go through her yarn. This is my mom's yarn studio. She actually has a ton of yarn, like a literal ton, no joke. So she just got her house remodeled and not everything's put in place. She specifically made a couple of rooms just for yarn. So here is some of the yarn that she brought in from the storage containers that are outside, the pods. There's my mom. And we're just going to start going through each bag one by one and determining which room they are going to go into. She's trying to clear this room out. We've got that, all that yarn moved, and it's down to that. So we did make some progress. That is yarn that we don't know we're going to put yet. That over there is a spinning wheel. Now, are there yarn in those storage containers out there, or is it just the one in front?
Just the one in front.
Okay, so here's from this side, so not very much. And there's a few that we know there's a few more somewhere. Hi, kitty. Let's go in here. Some of that is going to my daughter Amanda. That is ones we're looking for extras of or more of. We know they're there. This is what's going over to my yarn studio. So there is quite a bit going to my yarn studio. Keep in mind, you guys, my mom just got her house redecorated. What is it called? Remodeled, yeah. So things are a mess up here right now, but that's just because of, you know, unpacking and stuff. So from that big pile, we moved some yarns we know that are going to be going in here, and they are mostly 5 and 6 weights. So we're going to unpack those 5 and 6 weights onto the shelf. She does have a couple more shelves coming up in here, I believe. And there's some 4 weights that are going on the shelves. So we'll see what we can get in there. You'd be surprised at how many bags will fit on a shelf. I mean, bag. So anyway, we do have our work cut out for us, but it is super fun. Now let me show you what we're going to do next. We are going to go into this room and ta-da! We've got this yarn. Now there's going to be some shelves for yarn in this room too, for sure. And we're going to sort through this yarn and put the yarn she's going to keep back in some more in the bedroom. So this room is emptied out. So we can start unloading shelves or unloading yarn into some shelves in here. I think this is going to be like your guest bedroom, isn't it, Mom?
Well,
maybe, or yarn room.
yeah, I'm gonna put shelves in there.
Okay, that sounds good. I think you need shelves.
Out of necessity.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get this yarn party restarted.
I just can't have any guests for a while.
Yeah, well, they can sleep on the yarn.
Nice winter big yarn tubes of yarn. Big yarn tubes. This must have been when you were getting tired. Big tubes of yarn. How do you tie these?
I tied 2 corners together, and then I tied 2 more corners together.
Seems like all of the corners come out of place.
I know. Here, I'll start trying to undo some of those. Ooh, yeah, see, they're big tubes. They're tube yarn.
Oh.
I
That'll
know.
make a good blanket too.
Ooh, is it cotton? I don't know.
No, it can't be cotton.
Yeah, those will make some nice rugs.
80% wool.
Oh.
So rugs. That's what I got it for. Well, who wants a rug that color? It's all the same.
Ooh. I have to show. Ta-da! It's from Ice. It's thick. Yeah, that one's thick.
I was so surprised when I got that. This yarn belongs to Ginger.
That looks, the yellow and the pink looks like pink lemonade. This, yeah.
How's it going, Felix?
Hi, Felix.
Sorry. Fantasia.
Fantasia's the one that's kind of like scarfy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's
Oh, that's yours. every single bit of that.
Oh my, you don't like this?
I'll never do anything with it. I'll be more likely to do something with this.
My goodness.
This is a mixed up one.
Ooh, that's a lot of fun yarn.
Like a treat for joining something, or
It looks like maybe the yarn barn.
it's like all that yarn that's out in those boxes. It's like good yarn. Okay, all this little twister is yours.
Really?
This is one of my favorite yarns.
Hi, kitty. No, don't eat that. I decided at this point to speed things up a little. We're just basically going through each bag individually and sorting out where it's going to go. And so she kind of has an idea of what yarn she has. She packed this yarn away about a year ago when she started getting her house remodeled and put everything out in those big storage containers that you can see outside from the bedroom window. So a lot of things she just needs to refamiliarize herself with. So that's what we're doing, and having a lot of fun while we're doing it. I think the cats are having fun too. But basically right now, this yarn is getting sorted into 3 different piles, roughly. The first pile is back in this room, you know, where we cleared out the space a couple of hours earlier. And that yarn is yarn she is definitely going to keep, but is smaller yarns like 2 and 3 weights. I'm taking more like the 5, the 6, and the 4 weights into that other room where you can see the storage containers, where her shelves are built. So we're doing a little bit of big organizing and into different areas, and then in those areas we'll organize them down even further. These bags are great big garbage bags that schools sell for, what is it, when they want to raise money? Fundraising sales. These are thick bags and they're big. And they are great for storing yarn and carrying yarn. Now you see when I take a bag out of this room, when I go straight back to where that window is in the very back there, when I go take a bag back there, those are bags that are going into my yarn stash. So while we are destashing some of my mom's yarn stash, we are adding to my yarn stash. I know, it's a little bit confusing and a little bit complicated, but that's okay because someday it will all make sense.
Oh, this is all white. Okay. And it could be that when you go to putting them up, I'll thin them out again.
Well,
We'll just see about that.
huh? We'll just see about that. I'll have to do some fast crochet, and oh my gosh, I love this yarn.
Oh, there's more down the bottom.
I gave that sweater to Sawyer.
How many did it take?
I think it took 8.
Oh, well, then I must have kept more. Here's another one.
Ooh, that's a whole bag of fun.
This. When did I get this? I like this.
Yeah. What?
It's winter though.
Sale.
So it's 30% wool, 30% acrylic, and 40% polyamide, and it's little.
It's like a little boucle.
You want it?
You don't want it?
I got a million of them.
Well, do you want to keep some of them? No.
It's like that gray that I gave you.
Oh, you gave me some, actually you gave
Gray
me some green color,
yeah.
some gray,
And some brownish.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to get to making sweaters out of these. I think I want to make the boys some sweaters for Christmas.
You ever put a zipper in anything that you crochet?
No, but I know I could.
That'd make a cute zip up the front hoodie.
Oh, it would. It would. It'd make a really good one.
Yeah.
The way that I've seen people do it is they'll get like a thicker cotton thread,
Yeah.
and seam loops up the side of the zipper, and then crochet in those loops that you've made with the...
Yeah.
Figured every once in a while I'd stop and let you hear some of our conversation, but I thought 4 or 5 hours of straight yarn organization conversation might be a bit much. I'm working up a sweat.
I know you are. I'm just sitting on my butt. I didn't bring some in.
You're the brain power behind this whole thing.
Okay, I'll put that.
I'm the yarn muscle. Oh, this is more of that puzzle-like yarn. The major.
Premier puzzle.
It's one or two
Oh,
colors.
that's the.
Oh, that you're making that blanket out of.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then that's the Premier puzzle, and that's the off brand.
Yeah, this is the major. Well, this one's made. Oh,
Well, that's the same.
Yeah.
Looks are deceiving.
Right, and this is
Puzzle.
Yeah, that's the puzzle.
And this says ice puzzle.
I'm running the puzzle into the other room.
This is like what's in there.
Yeah. I'll take those. Oh, and
There's some more like it.
there's that color.
Yeah, there's that color.
There's that color.
These two go in there. I don't remember how getting that one.
Oh, I didn't remember it. It's fun opening these bags because it's kind of like opening a Christmas present or birthday present.
Bumble moonlight.
Ah! Yay!
Oh yeah, this yarn art.
Ooh, that is pretty.
Halloween. That's why I got it.
Oh, yeah, you should keep that out. You start on that pretty soon.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. That's what I think about all the yarn I have. I'm like, yeah, I need to use that really soon.
It looks like Bumble Moonlight actually.
That yarn does?
That yarn art.
Oh, it does. So we'll have to keep that with... Oh, there's so many pretty colors. When we're putting them on the shelves, line them all up by their number, because I think they all have a number, and see if they all make like a rainbow.
Yeah, and they look different. One can be the same number, but it's because of other
Yeah.
colors on the outside. You know.
Now, did you get the Bumbo Moonlight from Hobie? Is that where you ordered it?
Where there's only one place that sells it.
Oh, is it? Who sells it?
I think it's Hobie.
Oh, okay.
Boy, must be a tube. But I made something out of it.
What's this?
I did.
You live? You made it and live.
I just love it. I think I got every color.
I think you got 6 of every color.
Probably, or 8.
It's definitely more like 8 of every color, or 10, or 12, or 30.
Again, as I'm looking at this, that maybe you need the use the jacquard or the ethnic.
You want, are you sure? Because you might decide you want to keep it.
I don't. I only get out of it. I only want to keep one that makes a picture so I can try it.
So now we're dumping all of the jacquard and ethnic ice yarns out. You want to keep all these.
What is it?
Anniversary Cakes, Red Heart Super Saver, and I love this yarn. And it's looks
Probably.
like, yeah, I love this yarn. It's beads. And yeah, you want to keep this one. Kitty, I am not gonna hurt you.
There's ethnic.
Ooh, that's good ethnic side. Oh yeah, you want to keep both of those. Unless you don't.
That's knit.
Okay.
Crochet is going to be different.
If you Tunisian crochet, turns out looking kind of like knit.
I wonder if single crochet would be.
It gets closer.
Yeah.
Getting
Getting into some good ones.
Huh?
Getting into some good
I
ones.
know.
Oh my god. That's why I said I don't want to know if I want to keep this or not.
This? Well, then we can put it over there in the
Because I love this color.
Well, yeah. Well, put the ones that you definitely want to keep in a bag. Here, you go through those. And these.
Oh, let's just put them back in the bag and. Okay.
Because there's a lot of pretty colors here.
And they're supposed to be bright.
Yeah. No, these are the ones that you have a lot of fun with. You have a lot of fun with. I think.
Lock it up.
It's true. Well, you could just make scarves forever with these things and never get bored.
Well, a blanket is what I had in mind.
Oh, a little baby blanket.
Just a big blanket. I
Oh,
got
like a throw.
either got 4 or 5 of each one.
Oh, and there's, so that would be
3, maybe I got 3 of each one. 12. But they don't have as many yards as they got.
yeah, they have
210 meters. What's that? 6 meters less than a yard, right?
yeah, so it'd be like 250 yards. So that would be
12 times 250. And they're a 4.
Oh yeah, that'd make a good size. I don't know if it'd make it like a double size blanket, but it'd make
Napkin.
napkin.
The throw.
Yeah,
That's going to be pretty.
yeah, they're all gonna be pretty.
Maybe I should start working on that. Or maybe I can get a piece of every color.
I mean, that's, see, you could keep all your jacquard in one area and then make one of each color and just have it hanging on a little hook by that area so you know what's,
That's what I had a
looks like.
dream about.
oh, well,
That
then
I'd make a swatch for everyone.
well, that's what you should do then.
Then I'll be dead.
No, you won't.
I won't be able to crochet anything.
No, because you'll go to the school in Baldwin, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm so sick of these kids, and you'll come home and relax, make a couple of swatches, few swatches. and-
Well, when they're in place in the rooms, not just go in there and sit.
yeah,
Oh, this is that one.
which one?
The one's tied so weird.
Oh, no, that I tore that one apart.
Oh, there's another one.
Here, let me tear that one.
I got it. Let me share that one.
Okay. Ooh, this one has coffee shops and mandala tweed. And
Oh, those little things. Mandela tweed,
coffee
shop,
shop
and swirl pie,
and swirl pie. Those are all keepers.
I guess.
Ooh, look at this one.
That almost looks like, oh, like, what's the color?
It is Lucky Penny.
Remember I have those 4 packages in there on that shelf.
Yeah.
It's Mandela tweed and one is white elephant.
And then, oh, is there a Lucky Penny?
I don't think so. I don't know what the other one is. Can't remember.
Yep, that's all that's in here is the coffee shops, these, and mandala tweed. Ooh, this one's,
That's white elephant, isn't it?
no, this one's 7.
It's what?
7. It's the colors are too bright.
7?
7.
I didn't know they had that many colors. 4 colors?
No, I think they had like maybe 7 colors.
Oh.
I don't know. I think they had 10. They had a lot of colors. You got a lot of colors in here. This one's 7.
Oh, I remember what this goes to. That'd make a good blanket.
This one is dice.
I don't even remember getting those.
There's more dice. You
Coffee
probably
shop.
bought them. Well, I don't know. This looks like
When I was in a coma.
you were in comatose.
Surprise! Oh, did I order that? Oh, this is pretty. Where did I get these?
Ice? Are those ice?
They're winter. They're from the packages, yeah.
Oh.
Look at, and this I've got some solid that goes with it, I think. Dadgummit. But I'm dumping this out.
Okay, dump that one out.
Well, that's pretty.
That is pretty. It's just perfect. Ooh.
Oh, there's 2 different
look
ones.
At that.
Look at that!
Ooh.
Look at that!
Oh, this would make a pretty blanket.
I know, guys, I got a bunch of them.
Like I said before, we talked about every single yarn as we were unbagging them and going through them. And if you would like to hear the entire conversation, I can post a video that has the entire conversation, but it will literally be hours and hours and hours of me and my mom talking about the yarn while we're sorting it. That is some curiosity. I think it's King Cole curiosity. And a lot of ice yarn. My mom has a lot of yarns from ice in her yarn stash. And a lot of the ice yarn is coming to my stash. I am adopting it, I guess you could say. So how many of you have a yarn collection like this? Or, just have a lot of yarn that you need to have organized or gone through and just don't know where to start. Yeah, that's me and my mom, and you just gotta have to do it a little bit at a time. I think I've come up with a pretty good plan of dividing it, and then once I get it into big piles in different rooms or areas that it goes in, you divide it down from there. So as you can see, we're filling this side, the left-hand side of the room, back up with yarn that she's keeping, but at the same time we are clearing out that other room. We're going to bring bookshelves in from the outside storage containers up to that bedroom, and we are going to organize yarn in there as well. So we're just doing it little by little, gradually, and making it fun. It may look like we're getting buried in yarn, but we're not. Those bags are just kind of stacked that way for right now. There's more space back on the other side. I mean, maybe a little. And oh, what's that? Oh, that's a bag of something. Oh, yikes, can't see anything. We're getting buried alive. Well, it's with yarn, so at least it won't hurt. So about now we've been sorting for 5 hours. And it really just feels like we just started. It's crazy how when you're going through your yarn, and like I know all of my mom's yarn almost as well as I know my yarn. It's almost the same feeling you get when you pull out Christmas decorations or when you go into storage and find old things that you haven't seen for a few years that have good memories. That's how our yarn is. So there's always something to talk about and something to remember with every skein of yarn. Are you guys that way with your yarn? Please let me know in the comments if you are. Just put a raise your hand emoji. I would love to know. So I think during this time we counted, there were, oh gosh, I don't know how much yarn. This is, the yarn that we've gone through is just right around half the yarn that is upstairs and that we're sorting through. Now there is going to be equally as much yarn out in the storage container that we are going to need to bring inside next time. We're not going to get to that today. Probably should come take a look. But this is what is left. We filled this space back up, but that's okay because these are not yarn, these are sheets. Those are sheets, but this is the yarn that is coming with me. And this is what's left in here. So, and that's like craft room stuff and some Christmas decorations, things like that, whatnot. So we cleared this space out and there's shelf wall space and closet. Not much closet space. Okay, so this is, let's see. Well, it's not that bad. See, next time we can work in this room and like maybe you have an extra shelf right there. Maybe not, that's okay.
Well, I've got a big dresser, green dresser thing that's gonna put there and put the TV on top of it.
Oh, okay. Well, what doesn't fit in here, we can we'll just keep working on it. And a lot of that stuff isn't like, there's still some good space left. We can make it work.
We'll see.
We can make it work.
There's still space on the top too.
Oh yeah. There's plenty of room up there.
Where you put little packages like that. Or
Yeah. Oh, there's that yarn. That yarn right there that.
Yeah, where's the rest of that?
It's in there. So how do you feel, Mom?
Like I got something done today? Like we achieved something?
I know, we did. We got a lot done today.
Yeah.
We got a whole lot done today.
I feel like I have a lot of yarn.
Yes, but that's okay. We're organizing it. Oh, a lot of yarn will fit up there along the top.
But you can't go back in that corner so I do a border.
Oh, yeah. And yeah, we'll just put the ones in the plastic up there.
They'll even go down in there because if you imagine,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
those two meet right there, and then there's that big hole.
yeah.
It goes all the way down. Oh wow.
Okay, well this is hours and hours of fun right here.
Lifetimes of fun.
Lifetimes of fun. And we haven't even gone into the other rooms yet. Yeah, we have. Oh, these are all the drifter. If anybody out there has some Virginia drifter,
I'm in need of Virginia drifter.
Mom needs some Virginia drifter. This is Boston. And this is, what's this, Louisiana?
Or yeah.
And this is Ohio, a blue. I think think so.
Must be. No, this is Ohio.
That's Ohio. What's this? Kentucky.
New York. Massachusetts. I knew it was on the East Coast.
That's Massachusetts. And this, what's this?
This is Louisiana.
This is
Illinois. This is Illinois.
And this is Florida,
No,
right?
That's Minnesota.
New York. Delaware.
That's Boston.
That's Boston. Oh, this is New York, right? That pink one?
I think that's Florida. Florida.
Oh, okay.
Is this New York? Maryland. Close.
Which one's New? Oh, is this New York?
No.
What is this? Minnesota. I don't know.
Was this New York?
It seemed like there was a lot of.
No, I didn't get New York.
I thought you did.
New Orleans. You'd think it'd be colorful, and it's not.
This one's Kansas. Okay, now I know that New York is somewhere. This, no, this is Maryland. Kentucky. This one's Michigan. Florida. Florida.
Oh, that's Maine too.
What's this one? I thought there was New York. Yeah, this is New York. I was thinking it. I was thinking it had red on it.
All the way around it.
Oh, this can be all undone and redone. Okay. Hello. Yes, I am in my yarn room. And since we have talked last, I have brought all my yarn bags that I got from my mom, and I have actually incorporated them into my yarn room. There's what it's looking like. A little more crowded. I don't know. This over here looks the same, except I moved this chair over here because I was making a video this morning and I wanted to use my chair in here. This may look a little the same. Here, let me turn the camera around. Okay, so since I've been to my mom's, I believe I moved some stuff around. I put that right there. These are the Premier Momenti 437 yards of, what is this? This is 58% cotton, 42% acrylic. And I'm taking this, I'm not going to use it over here, so I'm going to take it over to the house. So really not much has changed. I just had my recording equipment over here. That's the same, except I moved some of my finished things, my Hobie things that were over here, and I moved them over there. And I've stacked all my Hobie cakes on top of there. There's a few others like the Gomatolo and some hot cakes. But I'm getting these kind of filled up. They're mostly Hobie on those shelves, but there are some other ones mixed in there, and I filled this up a little more. This morning, this whole thing right here fell on me because I was kind of wiggling that around down there, and when I wiggled that around, that made these say, oh, I think I'm gonna fall, and they all fell on me. So, cakes, a few other things. Let me show you what I've done in here. I am just starting to work underneath the table, and that's various, things. I don't even know what all it is. I mean, it's yarn and yarn related things. I have, since, I had that big pile on my floor, I've separated it so that all the ice yarn is now down there on the floor, and yarn in other plastic bags is down there. It's mostly like Premier and Millen bags and things like that. And this is my big pile. I think there's some more of the bag yarn underneath, but these are all like little balls of yarn. So that's going to be fun. I put some bags of Premier yarn up there. And I can't believe that my room has actually absorbed the amount of bags that I have, because this whole area over here was full of bags. It was crazy town. And now it's not. Now this bag is actually going back to my mom, or that, you know, collapsible box, which is actually pretty big. Because she realized that she likes this yarn. So I'm like, no problem, Mom, I can bring it back. And yeah, that's what's going on down there. So anyway, what do you think? This is like the best fun ever. I've spent all day over here just playing with my yarn. It's been so much fun. Well, actually organizing it. So I can't decide whether I'm going to organize that pile first or that pile first. See that pile right there, or that. I think I'm going to do that, and then under the table, and then some more. Well, thanks for coming with me, guys, while we destashed my mom's yarn a little bit and organized with her. And I will see you guys next time. If you had fun hanging out with me and looking at my yarn and my mom's yarn, please click that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and click that notification bell so you never miss a second of yarny fun. Love you guys. Bye.